So while interacting with hundreds of alumni associations, we have observed that many of them are skeptical about deploying technology solutions due to various reasons like return on investment, data security, adaptation. Like, what if people are not comfortable with it? What if we are not able to manage it? So, what made you put your bet on a completely tech-driven solution?
See, I think the best thing that happened was that it's not IIT Madras, all IITs from day one knew the power of alumni network. And I think the advantage we had was that, I think as IITs, was that because it is an institute of technology, they definitely knew that technology is something that needs to be used at some point of time. And so the power of alumni, recognition of power of alumni was the key. And having to maintain that, like as I said, right from the first batch, they kind of maintained everything. That has been a very, very differentiator for us, because had it started much later without initializing from the beginning, it wouldn't have been in the culture.
I see.
Yeah, so it's already been in the culture. So now, having said that, okay, how to move on? Okay, now if you see this, okay, if I say that 1964 they started it, but it took us early 2000 to think about a website. Correct. So till then, websites haven't come in.
Okay.
So it was only in early 2000 that we started building all these kind of, there was again an alumni who had a company who built a website. They said, like everybody is having a website, now let's have a website. And that was the birth of IITMAA.org. That's how it started. So they started making it. So some Joomla was, MSQL was popular, then came Joomla, and then somebody came and said, no, now we need to change it to Drupal, because Drupal will give this. So all this, I mean, the way our platform has evolved, because having go to read the history of how this thing, our platform has gone through transformations at least 5 times between 2000 and 2017.
I see.
We've kept changing with each technology. We kept changing what each thing could do, because initially it was just to say that there is an alumni association. Okay, one history of alumni association. What it was just one information out there. And slowly, as things were, I think, coming into the market, more and more were added. And, so that particular company wouldn't be able to handle it. It was immediately handed over to another company. I think that was very, very important role that happened for us to do that. So I think what happened was the server actually was maintained by IITMAA at all times. Till 2017, we have been maintaining the servers. The server was our own server, so it was companies who came and developed on it. But I think again here, technology has really gone to the extent of encrypting of the data is much stronger right now. So I don't think we need the fear that we also had 5 years ago is not something that we have right now to worry about our data. And the biggest thing is, if you see data, it is anyway. It's not that it's not available in any other social media that they are using. Because if you go and see any of the institutes, and you go into an institute page and you click on the alumni, everybody in their LinkedIn profile has mentioned their institute and it is listed there. So anyway, you're out in the so being here on our site is at least much more safer than any of those other sites. So I think that fear is not required. And I think we've crossed those stages of being worried of data security. Yeah, we need to be careful. Okay, make sure that whoever we sign up with had the basic, all the checks, all the check boxes ticked, everything done, and then just go for it and start concentrating on things that you have to do, and keep an eye that things are going right. And so this evolving with the technology is only an opportunity and not a and will only become our strength.
All right, I see. That's exactly
So
what
I
we
think
feel
it's
as well. Yeah. All right. Uh, so I feel that that was a very thoughtful insight on harnessing the power of technology for evolving alumni relations. And the thing is that we need to look at the opportunity that it can create for us, because that's what is it built for.